Hi, I'm Rick Dior. And that was an etude dedicated to Tito Puente from the book The Language of the Masters by Michael Spiro, and is published by Sher Music. So I've been doing a series on this book, doing some of these solos. They're all great. I really like this etude because it collects all of the Tito Puente licks from the previous solos and puts them in one piece. I use this a lot with my students at the college as well as my private students. So for those of you who don't know who Tito Puente is, probably one of you out of thousands, he was a very charismatic band leader, a great vibraphonist, just an all-around entertainer, kind of a larger-than-life personality. And he had lots of chops, so he was the first player I saw play with a lot of, flamboyant moves. He was all over the place, made crazy faces, jumped all over the place. All the guys who I'd seen before that, like Manny Oquendo, had been pretty chill in relation to Tito. You can see from the fire in these licks that he used, very impressive. And he had a lot of chops. He also had some unorthodox techniques, but he was kind of steeped in the tradition of danzón, and he used a lot of bacchetto, so a lot of rim shots, a lot of dead strokes, also dead strokes like this. So all those are represented in this solo, as well as his lightning fast stickings. So we're going to go over some of these things, and I'm sure it'll help you play the solo. The solo does not have any stickings written in the book. Those are for you to decide, but I'll show you the ones that I use and that I give my students. So the first part we should talk about is this dead sticking, and the first occurrence in that is bar 16. So what I do to get that to sound better or to come out is I put my finger out along the stick to kind of extend it along the stick. And then you just dead stroke into the head. So that lick that starts at 17 sounds like this. Very, very tricky to do. You have to use all wrist when you do that. And the next one is a closed open thing, and that happens at bar 30, sorry. So this is it slow. So you're going, all right? So you're closed, open. It's a really cool effect. He also uses this bacchetto style a little bit here at 53, where you're doing this. I'll do it slowly for you. So. And that's a hemiola, so it's over the bar line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and there's lots of that in here as well. And again, we've done that already with the other two etudes. This lick at 41 that starts that line is really fast. So the sticking I use is a Paradiddle Diddle, which is this. Right, left, left, left. So I'll play that line for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of resembles a big long roll, but doing that Paradiddle Diddle makes sure all my accents are on my right hand. You could do a double stroke roll like this, but it's not the same. Because again, with that sticking, all the strong accents end up on my right hand. There's also some buzzes that he uses. So at bar 49, 1, 2. So there you just press the sticks into the head. So there's a few occurrences of that. Now, if you listen to Mike Spiro play the solo on in the package, on the recording, there's a few things that are different that I did. One of them at bar 9, going into 10. On the recording, he does that little buzz in bar 10 on the low drum. Okay, but it's written on the high drum, just so you know. It's not a big deal to do that. And also, I'm adding some flams here and there. We've talked about that in the other ones. So I hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you next time.